Furiosa! We've come too far. Furiosa! They took Furiosa!
As a child, my world was forever changed. My mother was magnificent. And he took it all from me.
Who do we have here?
She's from a place of abundance. This is our destiny.
My childhood, my mother, I want them back. I want them back!
Whatever you have to do, however long it takes, promise you'll find your way home. Protect the green place.
It's time to take what's rightfully ours! Ready? Steady! Go! Where are you going? So full of hope! There is no hope!
If you find him, he's mine.
There will always be war, but to get home, Furiosa fought the world.
Remember me.
Fury is born. This was an insane, inventive, and incredible prequel nearly a decade in the making. I've become quite the fan of the Mad Max franchise over the last 9 years. My first real exposure was 2015's Fury Road, and that movie is still just as fantastic as when I first saw it. In fact, it only seems to have gotten better with age. I ended up watching the original Mel Gibson trilogy a few years ago, and I found it to be a mixed bag overall. I understand the respect and appreciation for the original, but I personally think it's a bit overrated. The Road Warrior, on the other hand, is deserving of all of the praise it's gotten over the years. It's hands down one of the best sequels ever made. Beyond Thunderdome is a bit of the first and second movie combined for me. I love certain elements of it, such as the big third act finale, but find the rest of the film to be a bit tonally inconsistent and unbalanced. When it came to the announcement and production of this prequel, however, I was all in from the start. It's taken practically 9 years for another Mad Max film to come to fruition, and many have been wondering if George Miller could still deliver something like Fury Road, even at the age of 79. I'm overjoyed to say that the answer to that question is a resounding yes. Miller hasn't lost a single step in that almost decade-long gap between films. He's still directing like he always has, with style and passion to spare. The filmmaking on display here is still truly awe-inspiring to witness. The scope and scale of this movie is ridiculous, and it may even be a bit bigger than Fury Road, actually. It certainly expands upon and deepens the impact of that film, and then some. That was really awesome to see Miller take so much care and time when it came to telling this origin story of Charlize Theron's Furiosa. There's plenty of new faces among several familiar ones, and it's very exciting to see how this story fits into the history of this long-running franchise. Anya Taylor-Joy has proven herself as an enormously talented actress already, and here is no exception. She is absolutely fearless here, conveying so much pain and emotion through her eyes and facial expressions, given that her dialogue is actually quite limited as a whole. She probably has about 30 lines total and doesn't even appear until roughly an hour in, but she makes every single one of them count regardless. Her younger counterpart also did an excellent job. Chris Hemsworth, on the other hand, is in the entirety of this movie, and his villainous Dementus is the literal embodiment of chaos itself. He's just as unhinged as he is unpredictable, and he's having an absolute ball getting to cut loose with this behemoth of a character. He's funny, menacing, deranged, and strangely charming all at the same time. Not to mention practically unrecognizable underneath all of that makeup. All the makings of a great central villain, and he absolutely crushes it. On a technical level, the film is also outstanding. The practical action and fight sequences are as breathtaking as ever. The cinematography is astounding, and the return of Tom Holkenborg, aka Junkie XL's musical score, could not be a more welcome one at that. His score for Fury Road is what originally introduced me to him as a composer, and I'm proud to say I've been following his career ever since. His score is once again thunderously exciting and effectively transfixing. The film is just about a half hour longer than Fury Road and is told over the course of 5 distinct chapters. Despite being considerably longer than his predecessor, I never really felt the length because I was so invested in the story and its characters. Like Fury Road before it, this movie puts its foot on the gas from the very beginning and never really lets up. It also made me appreciate that film even more than I already did. What Miller and Company were able to achieve here is yet another mesmerizing accomplishment in the history of cinema. Movies like this are the reason we go to the theaters in the first place. If you had the chance to see it on the biggest screen possible, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What an epic return to the wasteland this was. I cannot wait to see what George Miller takes the series next with Mad Max The Wasteland, if that still ends up getting off the ground. Fingers crossed, but otherwise, we have 5 incredible Mad Max films for the most part, and a really epic franchise as a whole. So, thank you so much, George Miller, for that. I give Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you so much for listening.